Hello vinyl community. I have a couple unboxings for you here. You may remember from a recent video that I unboxed this Tangerine Dream's Exit. I've always loved this album. Perhaps it's not one of their best albums, honestly, but I've always had a fondness for it because it was the first album that I owned by them. After I discovered them on New Visions on VH1. I found this album on vinyl back in the day, which that copy is long gone. No telling what happened to it. Yes, I've always enjoyed it. I love this. I love this picture. You know, they have their goggles. Just classic Tangerine Dream. It's kind of a weird album, actually, and I love it for that. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so I recently bought that on eBay. I won't tell the story again. You can go back and watch the previous video. But what I was doing on eBay. Because I don't know if you know, but Tangerine Dream albums are very expensive. If you tried to buy them on Amazon, they rarely go for less than $30. And I don't spend that much on records. I've mentioned it before. The most I've ever dropped on one record is $25, and that's a rarity because there's just too much good music out there, and to drop that much on one record, I just, you know. Anyway, so on eBay they have a best offer feature. So I was looking at Tangerine Dream vinyl that offered the best offer feature, or had the best offer feature, and these were, I believe these were both listed at around $10, which I was okay with. You know, it's well under 30, so, but, you know, for every dollar I spend, I think I could get a record. I could get a record. So, so I wanted to try and whittle them down. And I believe on each of these, I saved roughly $3 or $4. So, including shipping, I paid about $10 each for these. So, essentially, I got free shipping on these. Yeah, I'm not familiar with either of these. There's a third one that's supposedly on its way. And I was gonna wait to do this video when I got that, but that one's taking a suspiciously long time. So, anyway, let's open these now. All right. They packed the record separately, that's good. This one is a soundtrack. Got the record separately there. This is in pretty good condition, I must say. Not at all familiar with this movie. And I suspect it's a bad movie. But the soundtrack is by Tangerine Dream. So it's Flashpoint. Original motion picture soundtrack. Yeah, I don't think either of those actors are necessarily famous for, you know... Oh! I feel silly now. I feel very silly, and I may have to edit this out, but I may leave it in just to embarrass myself. But this is Chris Christopherson. Again, you know, he's not known for being the best actor, but... and then over here is Treat Williams. I guess he's known as being a better actor, but again, I suspect the movie is not good at all. But maybe I'll have to check it out now. Let's check out the vinyl here. This was definitely a... Well, maybe not definitely a replacement sleeve, but... Okay, a little bit of dust. But I believe this was as described. I don't see a single scratch on there. Just a little bit of dust. I may play this before work. Alright, so very pleased with this one. This seller will definitely get positive feedback. And I appreciate the opportunity to purchase it on using the best offer feature. Yeah. Again, not at all familiar with it, but it's Tangerine Dream. Alright, now this one, again, there were four different records I bought of Tangerine Dream. I'm not sure, which one is yet to come. So I don't know. I know one of the other ones was a soundtrack, so this may or may not be it. Okay, this is actually one of their albums. Wow. Very nice packaging. And right here is a little note. Any issues, contact me right away. So this looks promising. Is Tangerine Dream Cyclone. And, I'm not at all familiar with this album. So I believe it's another soundtrack that is on its way. Because I believe this is one of their actual albums. Yeah. So, yeah, this is basically as described. That's the outer sleeve. Definitely not an original inner sleeve, but that's fine. Oh wow, that's nice. Wow, this looks like a long composition here. Yes, 20 minutes and 32 seconds. Madrigal Meridian. This one has 2 songs: Bent Cold Sidewalk and Rising Runner, Missed by Endless Sender. Oh man, you have to love Tangerine Dream. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So pleased with both of these. Excellent, excellent, excellent. These are just gonna need a light dusting. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna play first, honestly. Wow. Again, Tangerine Dream, I have loved Tangerine Dream since my teenage years. I originally discovered them on this awesome show that used to be on VH1 back in the mid to late 80s, and called New Visions. And I discovered so much good music on there. So much good music. They would play these music videos for bands that you would not normally see. You would certainly not see on MTV, and you would not normally see on VH1. Just off the top of my head, Jane Siberry, of course, Tangerine Dream, Kitaro, who else? Yeah, it goes on and on. But anyway, very, very, very pleased with these. Oh. Now, I'm especially pleased because for the longest time, I had one Tangerine Dream record in my collection. And the fact that I can now say I have 4 Tangerine Dream records and a 5th is on the way makes me very happy. Anyway, we had Flashpoint soundtrack and Cyclone. So pleased to add these to my collection. Thank you so much for watching. You know where to subscribe. I appreciate it. I appreciate your comments. I'm sure there's other Tangerine Dream fans out there. I'd love to see your records as well. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.